I don't really get to stand up for myself. I don't really get to speak out on things just because I just try to ignore, and I just try to stand strong. Like, I've been through so much. I've seen so much. I've been attacked so many times. I've been sexualized.
Basketball star Angel Reese just deleted her Instagram, and fans are stunned. Known for being in the spotlight, her sudden social media silence has everyone asking, what's going on?
22 years old, I didn't have the wisdom and maturity to handle success, which is why part of me feels bad for Angel Reese, because I can relate to the mistakes that she is making. I can relate to being young and naive.
You're probably wondering, was this a PR stunt, or is there something bigger going on? Is Angel Reese dodging the spotlight, or is she planning a jaw-dropping comeback? Here's the real deal, and it's not what you're expecting. Now here's the kicker. On New Year's Eve, Angel did something that has everyone talking. Picture this, it's December 31, and while most of us are gearing up to celebrate, Angel had completely different plans. You might think, oh, just another athlete sharing party pics. But trust me, this was something way bigger. Let's break it down.
New Year's Eve, Angel Reese posted a video on Instagram where she claimed to be clapping back at the haters. Grow up. Would you please grow up?
Angel Reese dropped a video that sent social media into a frenzy. Comments were flying, shares were skyrocketing, and the reactions couldn't have been more divided. So what caused all the drama? She posted a clip wearing a mocha-colored animal print gown that turned heads for all the right and wrong reasons. The dress had a plunging neckline, a daringly high leg slit, and bold cutouts that showed off her midsection. Let's just say it left very little to the imagination. Fans were quick to respond. Some were all about it, hyping her up with "Slay, Queen" comments, celebrating her beauty and confidence. But others weren't as impressed, sparking a heated debate across every platform.
When he coming, we move money, land shit, and the
One fan even commented, "That girl wants so much attention, it's not funny anymore." Ouch, it's like watching your favorite player miss a wide-open layup. You just can't believe it. And just like that, Angel Reese kicked off 2025 with a bang. But little did she know, the dress that broke the internet was about to stir up even more drama.
If you're constantly posting bikini pictures on Instagram, if you're constantly posting pictures of yourself where you're basically wearing nothing, you're leaving absolutely nothing to the imagination, then you're likely going to develop a following of lonely men who request new spanking material every.
Suddenly, everyone's asking if Angel Reese is more about Instagram likes than basketball wins. It's like watching a championship game and seeing the star player break into TikTok dances midcourt. You just don't know what's coming next.
Even though I feel bad for her, that doesn't change the fact that Angel Reese is constantly humiliating herself. Doesn't change the fact that Angel Reese is destroying her mainstream appeal.
Remember when everyone was rooting for Angel Reese? Well, those days might be behind us. Let's unpack what happened after that New Year's Eve post, because it wasn't pretty. After the buzz from her video, the tables turned fast. Fans who once defended her every move started switching sides, calling her out like she's the competition. One minute, she's their hero. Next minute, they're her harshest critics. Can you believe it?
What happened on New Year's Eve, what Angel Reese brought on herself, it's another example of the clear difference between Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese.
Comment section? It's a total war zone. Fire emojis, battling facepalms, and everything in between. But here's the twist. It's not just random haters stirring things up. Even her most loyal fans are starting to question her. One supporter, who used to back her no matter what, wrote, "Is she working on her game to be a better basketball player?" Ouch, that one's about to hurt.
You know what I think this is? This is a desperate cry for attention. This is Angel Reese begging to be noticed.
The backlash against Angel Reese was intense, so bad that even her own fans were telling her to focus on basketball instead of chasing Instagram fame. Can you imagine? It's like your home crowd booing you during a game. And here's the jaw-dropper. Brands and sponsors, completely silent, not a word of support. It's like they're all sitting on the sidelines waiting to see her next move.
This is pure speculation on my part, but I don't think Angel Reese has anyone in her corner that is willing to tell her no. I don't think Angel Reese has anyone in her circle that's willing to say, Don't do that. That's not a good idea.
Angel Reese is watching her fan base slip away, and you've got to wonder, could this be the beginning of the end, or just a minor setback? One thing's clear, the clock's ticking, and her next move could either make or break her career. Just when you thought things couldn't get crazier, Angel does the unthinkable. 1 minute, her Instagram's blowing up, and the next, poof, it's gone, like magic. Did she get hacked? Did her PR team step in? Nope. It's way more dramatic than that.
When the hell are you clapping back at the haters by exploiting yourself? The only thing Angel Reese accomplished on New Year's Eve was validating her critics.
You heard that right. Angel Reese deleted her entire Instagram account. Can you believe it? On January 3rd, 2025, just days after that explosive New Year's Eve post, her account vanished like it never existed. It's like she hit the eject button on her whole social media presence. The internet went wild, fans were left confused, and critics, they were loving it.
Angel Reese was heavily criticized for posting this video, and rightfully so. According to the Daily Mail, the criticism was so harsh, Angel Reese, she deleted her Instagram. She deleted her cash cow. She deleted one of her revenue streams. But the video is the symptom to the real.
It's like watching a buzzer beater in slow motion. Everyone's holding their breath, waiting to see what happens next. Some are praising Angel for taking a step back, while others are calling it career suicide. But here's where it gets wild. Some people have a theory about why she went dark. Why did Angel delete her Instagram? Some believe she's actually focusing on basketball with the unrivaled league starting soon, January 17th, 2025 to be exact. Maybe she's just fitting her head in the game. But let's be real, this isn't just about basketball. When a star athlete goes dark on social media, it's like a meteor hitting the sports world. Suddenly, everyone's an expert trying to figure out what it means for her career, her brand, her future.
If I had the platform that I have now in my 20s, more than likely I wouldn't have it for very long because at that age, I didn't have the maturity to handle it.
You might be thinking, here we go, another Clark versus Reese showdown. But trust me, this is different. Clark is out here breaking records, while Reese, well, let's just say she's in a different spotlight. Clark just shattered 62 records throughout her career. Can you believe that? She snagged Rookie of the Year with 66 out of 67 votes. Talk about dominating the game. The contrast is unreal. It's like they're playing two completely different sports. Clark's stacking up Athlete of the Year awards like they're nothing, while Reese, let's just say she's grabbing attention for other reasons.
Why is Angel Reese willing to humiliate herself to be noticed on social media? Why is Angel Reese willing to embarrass herself to receive validation from lonely dudes?
But here's the real question. Is it fair to compare them, or are we missing something? Clark's focus on basketball and community work is pretty much the opposite of Reese's social media antics. Experts are saying that Clark's approach, staying grounded in her game and giving back to the community, is why everyone's treating her like a seasoned pro.
Throughout their careers, and this will probably be the case for the rest of their careers, but throughout their career, Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark, they have been compared to each other. Whether it's fair or not doesn't really matter. It's the reality.
So, is Caitlin Clark really that much better than Angel Reese when it comes to focus and public image? Right now, it's not even close. Clark is the golden girl of women's basketball, while Reese is struggling to stay in the game as Clark's star continues to rise and Reese's seems to fade. The big question now, what's next for these two basketball phenoms?
Me actually feels bad for Angel Reese. Sometimes we forget, myself included, that these athletes are very young. Angel Reese is only 22 years old. But Casey, so is Caitlin Clark, and she doesn't embarrass herself like this.
One thing's for sure. The basketball world is watching, and the game is changing, both on and off the court. Angel Reese is at a crossroads, and her next move could make or break her career. With the unrivaled league kicking off on January 17th, 2025, all eyes are on her. You might be thinking, she'll bounce back, no problem, but it's not that simple. Let's break it down. Angel's been averaging 13.6 points and 13.1 rebounds per game. Not bad, right? But here's the tricky part. Can she keep it up with all the drama swirling around her? The pressure is on, and it's no longer just about the numbers.
This is no disrespect to Angel Reese, but let's just be real here. Right now, she is living in the shadow of Katie Rue. So how can she get attention? What is the one thing that she can do that she knows Caitlin Clark isn't willing to do? Angel Reese can exploit herself. Angel Reese can use her feminine powers. The problem, though, with that approach, it's not sustainable long term.
Sponsors are watching, fans are waiting, and the tension is through the roof. But here's the big question. Can Angel Reese separate her game from her social media persona? It's like she's trying to play two different games at once, and we all know how that usually turns out.
Oh, the media likes to claim that Angel Reese is the face of the WNBA. I know the media likes to claim that Angel Reese is the reason that normal people are now watching pretend basketball. But what happened on New Year's Eve?
You might be thinking, she's a star player, she'll figure it out. But here's the thing. Experts say athletes caught up in social media drama often struggle when it really counts. Can you imagine stepping onto the court with millions of eyes on you, wondering if you're more focused on your Instagram likes than your jump shots? The clock's ticking, and Angel's facing some tough choices. What's at stake for her in the unrivaled league? Everything: her reputation, her career, her future in basketball. Is it any wonder why Angel Reese is viewed the way she is? It's not just about winning games anymore. It's about proving she still has what it takes to be a top athlete. As we wait to see what Angel Reese does next, one thing's for sure. The basketball world will be watching. Will she rise to the challenge and let her game do the talking, or will the pressure of rebuilding her image be too much to handle? The ball's in her court now, and what she does with it could change everything.
Caitlin Clark is treated like a professional basketball player because that's how she presents herself to the public. With Angel Reese, it's the complete opposite. One thing to pose for the swimsuit edition. It's one thing to model bikinis for whatever designer brand is popular right now. But it is completely different when you're exploiting yourself on social media for attention.
Angel Reese's wild ride from social media sensation to Instagram ghost isn't just drama, folks. It's a wake-up call for every athlete out there. Can you believe how quickly things changed? One minute she's breaking the internet, the next she's gone into thin air. Now you might be thinking, it's just social media, what's the big deal? But here's where it gets real. The line between athlete and influencer is getting blurrier by the day. And the consequences? They're not just about likes and comments anymore. We're talking career-changing stuff here.
All kidding aside though, why don't we see Caitlin Clark being sexualized? Because Caitlin Clark doesn't allow it. Any wonder why Angel Reese is viewed the way she is? Is it any wonder why Angel Reese is not taken seriously? Angel Reese is seeking short-term validation. She is seeking short-term attention while possibly sacrificing her legacy. And I'm starting to wonder if the constant comparisons to Caitlin Clark, the mainstream attention that Caitlin Clark receives, I'm starting to wonder if that is the reason Angel Reese keeps doing this. I hear complaints from WNBA players all the time about them not being taken seriously. We constantly hear these complaints from WNBA players that they're not treated the same as the men. I wonder why.
So, what's next for Angel Reese and women's basketball? For athletes everywhere, nobody knows for sure, but one thing's crystal clear. The game's changing fast, both on and off the court. It's not just about how you play anymore. It's about how you present yourself to the world. Are we going to see more athletes going dark on social media, or will they find a way to balance their online presence with their athletic focus? Only time will tell, but you can bet we'll be here watching every move, ready to break it all down for you.